I just filed for divorce and a restraining order on the same day. Why? Because I went to the bank to pay the deposit for my 4-year-old son's heart surgery, and the teller told me our savings account had a balance of $12.45. My husband had withdrawn $35,000 behind my back. My son, Leo, was born with a congenital heart defect. We've known since he was a baby that he would need a corrective procedure before he started kindergarten. It's not fully covered by insurance, so for the last 3 years, I have been scrimping and saving every penny. I stopped buying new clothes, I started meal prepping. And I took extra shifts as a nurse. My husband, Mark, comes from a chaotic family. His older brother, Tony, is a chronic gambler and a liar. Tony has borrowed money from everyone in town and never paid a cent back. Mark always makes excuses for him, saying, "Family sticks together." But I made Mark promise war on our son's life that our savings account was off limits. It was for Leo's heart, nothing else. Leo's surgery was scheduled for next Tuesday. The hospital required a $15,000 deposit up front this morning. I walked into the bank feeling anxious but ready. When the teller swiped my card, she frowned. She tried again. "Ma'am, it says insufficient funds." I laughed. "That is impossible. There should be nearly $36,000 in there." She turned the monitor around. Withdrawal, $15,000. Counter, Mark transfer. $20,000 wire to T. Johnson. Tony, I didn't scream. I went numb. My vision actually blurred. I called Mark. He didn't answer. I called him 15 times. Finally, he picked up, sounding out of breath. "Honey, listen, don't freak out. Tony was in trouble. Bad people were after him. He was going to lose his legs if I didn't pay them. I'll replace the money before the surgery, I promise. I just need a few weeks." A few weeks? The surgery is on Tuesday. If we miss the slot, we have to wait 6 months. Leo gets winded just walking up the stairs. He doesn't have 6 months. I hung up. I didn't go home. I went straight to the police station. I filed a report for theft. Since it was a joint account, the officer said it's tricky, but because I could prove the money was specifically earmarked for medical needs via emails and texts, there might be a case for financial abuse. Then I went to my parents, my dad, who never really liked Mark. Didn't say, "I told you so." He just wrote a check for the hospital deposit immediately. I cried in his arms for an hour. When I finally went home, Mark was there with Tony. They were drinking beer in my living room. Tony had the nerve to say, "Hey sis, thanks for the bailout. You're a lifesaver." Grabbed Mark's suitcase and threw it down the stairs. I screamed, "Get out! You chose a gambler over your son's heart. If you are not gone in 10 minutes, my dad is coming over with his buddies from the union." Mark tried to gaslight me, saying I was being hysterical and that money comes and goes, but brothers are forever. I locked them out. I've already spoken to a divorce attorney. I'm suing for full custody and aiming to garnish his wages until every cent is repaid. Mark is currently sleeping on Tony's couch. His family is blowing up my phone, calling me cold-hearted for kicking a man out when he was just saving his brother's life. But I look at my son, who is sleeping with his oxygen monitor on, and I feel nothing for Mark. He didn't just steal money, he stole my trust. And frankly, I hope Tony's bookie finds them both.